In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the James Madison Dukes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Dukes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Warhawks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And we get a look at Aiden Armenta. They're putting the this offense into his hands. The give from the gun. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Keep it on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down play from the gun. Working the middle, it's complete. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So James Madison's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Let's take a look at our impact players. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Keller. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Right back to it. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Running inside. It's Jamison. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Makes it past the marker. Off and running. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UL Monroe! The extra point here would tie the game. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Gives it on the option. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Duke, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff to the single running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
This is a designed run. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Kill. 886 bouncing. 886 bouncing.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Dukes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Fires on the move. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got him in the flat. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride at the 15. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Uriel Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged out of the air. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And this type of route, man, going all the way from the left side of the formation, all the way across the field to the right, you better have some decent protection up front. They protect him. He waits for it to develop, and he hits the speedster coming all the way from left to right for the huge gain for this offense.
Escapes the pressure going right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. These injuries could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on those?
The Duke's head coach told me at the half, guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has...
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is good. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Anderson. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch, and boy, oh boy, they set their hair on fire and caused a wreck on that hit.
They sure did. You got to be careful, too, because they sold out on that hit, and if they miss, that tight end was going to be able to advance the football, but boy, oh boy, this defense playing physical.
Shoots it to the left. Tosses it incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Dukes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Jamison. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. There he goes. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Warhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Across the 45. Off to the races to the right. Inside the 10. Touchdown, James Madison. And the pummeling has started. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. On target. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40.
Here we go, ready. Right 80. Go.
The give out of the gun. There's some room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On target over the middle. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the counter. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Still deep in their own territory. 2nd and 6 from the 15.
Ready?
Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. It's caught. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Jamison.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pressure coming. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there! And the Dukes are threatening on first and goal. Motion from the back. Touchdown, Dukes! And the route is on. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point was good to finish things off. When you're handed a break With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer.